Hello.
Are we back? Oh, we're back.
We're back, everybody.
What
Episode 3. Welcome.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. Damn. We really doing this.
Yeah. Can you
Every
not
episode-
fucking vape into the mic, you piece
he
of shit?
started it right away.
Oh my god.
Sounds
Oh,
like
I hope
high.
you stub your toe tomorrow morning, you fucking cunt.
Why do you turn so mean when the podcast comes on, dude?
Stub my toe.
I'm not mean.
Yes,
I'm
you
just
are. Yes,
I'm
you
under
are.
I'm under
Remember
a
when he was trying to get your password and you just kept saying "fuck you, bitch"?
I thought that was your password.
Password, man.
I thought that was your password.
No,
I thought that was his
no,
password.
I just get like this when I'm under a lot of stress.
I can tell.
And
You
I'm
under a lot
fucking
of
tired.
stress?
Like
Yes.
Smite. Whenever we're
Why?
playing
What's
Smite,
bothering you? Shut up. What's bothering you?
I'm
Okay.
fucking tired and have so much shit to do, and there's a hurricane about to destroy Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
I'll destroy
It'll be
that
alright.
hurricane.
Update on this week's episode of the podcast. We have a Category 4 hurricane heading our way.
Yeah, Hurricane
I ain't scared.
Dorian.
I'm
If we
scared.
do not upload the next episode, we're dead.
False.
Yeah, that's definitely true. You know what's funny too? I feel like this episode's not gonna go up until probably like 2 months after Dorian, because we have 2 other episodes we still haven't finished editing or posting.
Breaking the
Well, the
fourth wall.
posting. Okay, we have one episode that's currently on the works
Pretty
of
much
being
done.
uploaded. You guys will see,
You know what's funny?
but it's wait. Let me finish.
See how mean he
The
is?
episode is I don't know. We have to convert the files, do a bunch of technical shit.
And
yeah.
We don't know any of that technical shit.
Yeah.
I'm
None
figuring
of us
it out.
here are very technologically advanced, which
Yes.
is why
I'm-
this is such an issue.
I'm figuring it out.
Jeffrey's going big brain.
Big brain.
Buff brain.
Big buff brain.
Pat, you're on today, brother.
Big brain.
You fuck with
Hey,
what
look,
I've
look,
got
look.
going so far.
Big brain.
Oh my god. Your grip strength increased by since the last time I seen you.
Wow, he's been doing something. Fuck with what I got going on so far.
Why we got the Amazon package in the left
Because
corner?
that's what started this whole thing.
Shut the
If
fuck
it weren't for Amazon, not sponsored, we wouldn't have anything.
up. Amazon will buy us, make fun of us, and then get rid of us.
You're probably right.
You know what's funny?
What?
It was both times.
You want to get that mic closer to your mouth, my child? Please.
You got a 10-second ride this now. Just kidding.
True.
5
Do it,
second
pussy.
ride,
Do it,
3
pussy.
hits.
Do it, pussy. Do it, pussy.
5-second ride isn't shit. I'm gonna hit a blinker.
All right, bet.
Oh,
We don't do
shit.
drugs, I promise. Only Patrick does.
Oh fuck.
It's on green mode, so you're not even getting super litty. Oh, blink.
Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in. Hold it in.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking pussy.
Jesus Christ, though, that was a hit and a half.
I don't even know what to say.
Oh, what time? What is the podcast at right now?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. At 8 minutes, he's gonna be in the air. He's gonna be levitating there.
True.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. That's what Pat's like right now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Almost there.
Anyway. Yeah.
What did we talk about today, boys?
That's what I'm saying.
That was the best sound I've ever heard in my life. Hold on. Shh. Did that pick
Hopefully
up?
that picked up on the podcast.
Hold on, I'm
Nah,
gonna try
they
it
went-
again. I'm gonna try it again just to be sure. I want to see the little.
It just
Oh, that picked up for sure.
That's that little blip right there.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about this. Hurricanes. Since we're in hurricane season and we're about to get
Right,
devastated.
you're right. We're not gonna. That's the thing.
They're
That's
just
what I wanna
really
talk about.
thick tornadoes.
Yeah, let's talk about the weather.
We're
We
all
know-
Floridians.
Yeah.
Grew up, born and raised Florida, boy. We fuck
All these
cousins,
Florida
we
memes.
hicks.
All these.
That's
Florida
not what Florida is.
Yeah,
Alabama.
this is you. This is the problem. This is why we're given this names because of people like you.
Shouts out to
People who are
all the
from
people
Florida
in
and
Listen,
tell people
listen,
the
I
Florida
did
memes
not-
are true when they're not. Actually, I can't. Oh my god, I peaked so hard. Nah. They're not true.
I did
Some-
not
except
rob
for
a
Florida,
convenience
man.
store with an alligator. All right, you can't say that.
I can't remember the last time I saw an alligator. Actually,
The last time I saw
I
it,
saw one a
we
couple
ran
weeks
over
ago.
it.
really.
Yeah, I was on my way to Fort Myers. It was like
That's
6
not
in the
going into
morning,
podcast.
and then I look, and there's just this big, long. It was like a big, long black thing across the road.
Big black dick.
And then I was looking, and I was sitting in the back of the car, And then my uncle goes, "It's an alligator."
Okay.
You should have skinned it and sold its hide for like $11.
$11.
I'm pretty sure the thing's alive.
Oh, it's coming.
It's gonna knock on your door one day. You're gonna be like, "Hello,
Remember that shit?
ankles."
Yo, can we talk about? Okay, speaking on the terms of alligators. You guys remember the video I showed you yesterday, last episode?
Yes.
Dude,
the
that
reporter,
was-
the little baby alligator going,
Oh,
and
and
then,
then the alligator just.
and then you see the mom alligator sprinting at the dude from behind.
That's false.
What? That was terrifying.
Yeah, Florida, the apex predator is an alligator. It'll literally eat anything and it'll run at you at Mach 5 and just
Probably know
destroy
that.
you.
Probably know that though.
Yeah, we're making alligators sound a lot scarier than they are. I mean, they're pretty scary if you're near them, but if
Yeah,
they're
they're
in a cage
fucking-
at the zoo, they're pretty not scary.
That's the only time I have seen one when I was like a kid. You guys
Really?
remember Danny?
Yeah,
One of my good friends, Danny. We're chilling at his place, fishing actually. It's this giant lake in the middle of the complex. And we're fishing there. It's right around sunset. We have like 2 other kids there. We're all probably like maybe 11, 12 years old. And we're all looking at this thing. Actually, no. I didn't see it. Apparently they did. They just wanted to get me killed. But we're looking at this thing, and this neighbor comes out like screaming, "Go inside! Go inside!" We're like, "Why, dude? What's going on, dude? It's just a freaking log." And then he's like, "It's an alligator." I still didn't see it. I was like, "This guy's losing his mind." And all the kids are like, "Oh my god, that's right!" I'm like, "What are you looking at?" I didn't know what was going on.
I hear
And I was like, "Okay,
behind Kyle.
I'll go." And then basically, we all grouped up, and they were like, "Dude, there's an alligator right there." I'm like, "Really?" And that's not the first time either. Before that, when he lived at his other place, there was also an alligator in the canal behind his house.
His man's notorious and known for being chased by alligators.
Facts.
how much force does it take to break an alligator's neck?
A lot.
Dude, an alligator's neck is literally like the thickest thing about
Yo,
it.
you know what's wild
It's
about
literally a
alligators?
fat. What?
That all their force in their jaws is concentrated on closing it. So if an alligator
You can
has
pry it
its-
open dummy quick, right? Or dummy easy.
No,
You
you
can
can,
keep it
close it.
closed.
You can
Oh,
close it and they won't
yeah,
open.
You can keep it closed with just your bare hands.
Oh,
That's why they use tape. They use like a few rolls of tape.
Oh, you're right.
That's
yeah, that's
crazy.
That's actually crazy.
I saw this video of this alligator had a turtle in its mouth, and this motherfucking turtle was like, "Hey, you ain't gonna do shit to me, buddy." And that alligator's like, "Bang!"
Yeah,
and
I
he
saw
fucking
that. I
just
saw that.
literally he chomped through him, and like blood gushed everywhere. It was disgusting.
I saw that.
That was the
crazy.
nastiest thing I've seen.
Dude, if a monkey sat on an alligator's nose, it wouldn't be able to open its mouth.
You're making alligator sound like a whole bitch.
They'll
Alligators-
fucking chomp your shit though if their mouth is
Yeah, they'll
open.
fuck you up. Do not get this twisted. Do not, in fact, get this.
Yo,
twisted.
do you guys remember those videos of like the alligator trainers in like Taiwan or
Oh,
some shit?
getting their arm
And then they would have
twisted
their
off and
hand-
shit.
Oh, the
fucking-
death roll.
The death roll,
That's crazy.
bro. It sounds like a weed.
Iguanas do that.
The death roll.
Have you seen that?
The blunt will do that.
Iguanas do that.
The death roll.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like have you seen
They
people
grab
catch
pinky
iguanas?
fingers.
Wait, have you seen people catch iguanas with a I forget what it's called.
I feel like
But
it's
it's
more
the
of a.
pole with the hoop at the end, and they
Mhm.
tie it around their
Fishing
neck. They death roll.
I feel like it's for a different reason though. I feel like it's like break themselves loose. Alligators do it to
Yeah.
fuck up whatever's in their mouth.
Yeah.
Alligators is more of like an
offensive
move. Yeah, exactly. And iguanas, it's a
Iguana's
defensive
built
move.
in the defense tree.
Yo, did you know? Here's a fun fact about iguanas that an iguana's tail. You want to know why it's so long and thick?
So they can whack.
They whip people with it. They whip like their prey with it or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, that's a thing. Not their prey, but they they can do that. They can whip their tail, and it'll fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
It's like
That's
a
actually
stegosaurus.
Like that's a thing, and they can fucking. It's disgusting because they can whip you with it, and if they don't want their tail anymore, and they feel
They drop it
Very-
off.
They
they
just, goodbye. Ooh.
just all right, we can stop with the loud noises.
That was
Just
wild.
imagine, dude. Just that's disgusting.
Like my alligator.
Imagine just being able to drop your ass off. Yo,
Drop your ass off.
Why is that alligator hand too long?
Which
also,
one?
my turtle has a messed up foot.
what?
You have a turtle?
Oh.
Your necklace. You can't be doing that.
I dropped this cheap ass limestone. I dropped him, and
That's like me saying my child
But it's
has
a
a
clean
messed
turtle.
up arm, and I'm talking about my dog.
but look, it looks clean.
Like him.
Exactly.
Exactly like
That was the idea. If you watched the last episode of the podcast, you'd understand what I just said.
I did not.
Therefore, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's not great, but it's good.
The thing that I like about
Not
these
great, but
episodes,
good.
the first episode sounded very. We sounded very intelligent. I guess you could say
We tried
sounded-
too hard.
We sounded a little too educated. And then the second episode, everything went out the window.
Yeah, we kind of just like found ourselves
I guess.
in a way.
Just letting you know.
This
we're
feels
just-
a lot more natural, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is litty.
But my head's
Listen,
kind of empty right now.
my fucking
I have
throat
nothing.
hurts,
I have nothing
You're
to
right.
go
Stuff
to.
will come, dude. I never finished my story about the alligator at my friend's house.
The second story.
The second one, yeah. He lives in an apartment complex, and there's a canal running maybe like 30 yards behind it. And we go out there, and it's him and his cousin. Jesus.
Can you not burp into the mic?
I'm trying, but I don't know what's going on.
I had some killer hiccups earlier today. You can ask
So this
him.
alligator, the canal was covered with algae, all green. And once again, they're pointing. What are you guys signaling right now?
He's trying to
Don't
tell
pay
me.
it. Don't pay attention. Continue.
How am I not? Okay.
No, he's trying to tell
trying
me
to
to put
talk-
the mic in front of my mouth when I'm not talking.
You guys haven't heard the story either. But okay, the whole canal is covered in algae, completely
Ew.
neon green, and they're pointing at this alligator. We're standing on the bank of the canal, so you can imagine the water's like 5 feet away, and they're pointing like right down in front of them, like, look at the alligator. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't know why I couldn't see alligators when I was a kid. I don't know what.
Alligators are just not in Kyle's color palette in his eyes.
Which is not great. It's not a good.
Next time we go fishing, you're just gonna get royally fucked by an
I
alligator.
see them in zoos though, just not in the wild where it
Yo,
matters.
have you seen like those big fat white albino
Albino?
alligators?
Yes, Marty from
Yo,
that one zoo.
the Palm Beach Zoo.
Yeah. God damn it! I was trying to avoid that.
Yeah,
Another
from that
acknowledgement
zoo.
of a bl-
Yeah, from that zoo.
Yeah.
I know.
The
what
one
you're
that
talking about.
everyone thought was fake because it never moved.
Yo, I remember that shit going on field trips and seeing
Yeah,
that thing.
all
He
the
was just
kids.
big
He
and
was a big
cold,
boy.
I guess.
Probably really unhealthy because it was the tank was the size of like this room.
Yeah,
It
probably
was very small for that giant alligator.
big and hungry.
Alligators are really big motherfuckers.
They
you
can
know?
get huge. Did you see that one walking on the golf course?
Bro,
like
that
a
was
whole
like
a whole grizzly bear. It was just like
bears aren't that tall.
Are you dumb?
Dude,
Bears are gigantic. Yeah, like 9-10 feet.
No.
Look
I'll
it up.
search it up right now.
Look it up.
Average height of a bear.
All right.
You know what else is a lot bigger than I initially thought?
Peppa Pig.
Besides that, that's actually terrifying. Isn't she like 90 feet tall? Or some
Rue
shit.
is like 14 feet tall.
That's
Please tell
retarded.
me you're lying.
No, really. Look it up.
Half.
Just like Steve is like, how isn't Steve like 6?
Steve is.
Steve from Minecraft?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 6
Wait.
something feet tall. He's like 7
Average.
feet tall almost.
Yeah.
Height.
But he's buff. He's strong.
Yeah.
All that gold.
Oh, you're right.
Bro, all that gold.
Whole
if
ass
you-
diamond sword. Whole
64
iron sword.
blocks of gold. If you fill up his whole inventory.
Oh yeah.
64 blocks of gold. That's like 4 Eiffel Towers that he's carrying.
Yeah.
That's just one slot in your inventory. He's got 27 slots, not including the hot bar.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop nerding out.
Okay. All right. A giant. Y'all smoking, bro. Y'all smoking. I told y'all bears ain't shit, bro.
Say it.
A giant panda. The average height-
Panda.
Shut
Look
up.
Look up a grizzly.
Shut up. Shut up.
How tall is a panda? They're big too.
2 to 3 feet.
That's a damn.
Is that standing on all four? Or is that standing on a hind leg?
Shut up. Let me finish.
From ass
A
to
polar
hand?
bear is 5'9" to 7'9".
That's on all fours, because they're way taller than that. Have you seen
A
the video?
brown bear,
Look up
One of
how
those
tall is a
feet.
bear standing on
5 foot.
6 inches.
5
1
foot.
feet.
I could fuck up a bear if I wanted to.
Like,
Have fun, dude. Those things are strong as hell. They're like Steve.
No, but I'm
I
a
want you guys
1,000%
to
sure.
hear
I'm
this kid
1,000%
right
sure.
now. I really want you guys to hear this kid. The fact that he thinks he can box a bear.
I think it's canon that Steve is a brown bear.
Can we stop talking about the fucking Minecraft?
5 to 6 feet and strong.
Yo,
as
there's
fuck.
polar bears in Minecraft.
Yo,
Yo, they
And
fuck
there's
you up in
bees.
Minecraft, bro.
There's bees.
Polar
Those
bears?
bears ain't-
Yeah, bro.
there's bees now.
There's polar bears in? Yes,
Uh,
I know the bees that are the size of
Okay,
Steve's.
it can weigh to 90 to 600 pounds. Jesus Christ.
That's a very large range.
Still think you can
Are they
fuck up a
saying
bear?
like?
That's a very
Are they
fat.
saying like absolute birth to as big as the
Absolute
biggest
birth, like absolute zero.
one. Yeah.
Actually, okay. The typical size of a brown bear is anywhere from 5 to 9 feet.
9 feet. There you go.
Grizzly.
All right. That's a brown bear. Wait, let me see. A black bear is like the craziest one, isn't
Black
it?
bears are
No,
huge.
grizzly.
Really? A polar bear.
Also, wolves. Wolves will fuck your ass up.
Wolves are gigantic.
Wolves are huge.
Have you seen those
A wolf-
domesticated
Wait,
wolves?
A polar
That
bear.
shit ain't no
can-
husky.
They're like bigger than
They're big,
They're gigantic.
Great Danes.
especially the ones
thick.
from Twilight.
All right, we ain't talking about Twilight here, bro.
Sorry.
That
Okay,
shit was
go ahead, go ahead.
2012. You can leave it back there.
That's when I realized
Really?
wolves are big.
It came out in 2012.
No,
Listen,
it was
pol-
longer, older than that.
BO2
Wait.
came out the
A
same
polar
year
bear
as
can
Twilight.
stand to 8 to 11 feet.
God damn. Okay, picture this. Your ceilings are like 8
Bro,
feet.
it's literally the size of a basketball hoop.
Polar
Oh
bears are-
my god, taller.
That boy will fuck your ass. I
Still
take
no
everything.
box
dunk on your
I take everything back that I said about fighting
Their
bears.
paws are the size of your torso. One mitt. Oof. A bear paw to the chest. Oof. That would messeth you up.
bear claws to the chest.
Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. Okay, just checking.
Am I recording?
Look, it looks like I made a pair of lungs. Speaking of lungs, actions being taken on the Amazonia.
Excuse me?
Yeah, the Amazon forest.
What's up?
People are like taking their ass up there with buckets of water. I'm kidding. Not like actual buckets of water. Didn't there was a celebrity that bought like 11 cargo planes full of water to go help put it out.
Okay. Going back to
Let's see what's more
going
important
back
than
to the
burning
information of
Amazon forest.
bears.
Oh,
Bro, okay.
by the way,
A
bears,
grizzly bear
Never
on
mind.
all four is 4'9".
all fours. Think about that.
4'9". You can rock his world right there.
4'9".
You act like he's any different if he's on all fours. It's gonna
Yeah.
say. It's gonna
He's
say.
just gonna stand up.
yeah, it's gonna say a
He's gonna
bear.
stand up
a
to a
grizzly-
whopping 9'8".
Jesus Christ.
Even not as big as I thought it was, but
You
he's
s-
getting
you
slapped
said
by a
9 feet in the
9'8" bear.
What? Wait a minute. This doesn't make sense.
What?
A black bear standing up is 5.5 feet.
Black bears aren't that big. Grizzlies are
That's like-
definitely bigger.
You can.
It's a strong right hook to the jaw.
He
It
just
will not
bro,
do
but
anything.
his hand is probably the size of your head,
yeah.
There's no punch in the world that can just knock a grizzly bear out.
You're correct.
unless you're fucking.
What are you guys saying? Height has nothing to do with being able to rock.
Shaquille O'Neal versus a bear on the spot. Who's catching?
Yeah, he's
who's
like height
catching?
means strong.
Oh yeah, I guess we're not lying. Hulk Hogan, that boy's big. Remember we went to that
Yeah, we went
store
to the
in Orlando,
Hulkmania store.
and
in
they had like
Orlando.
life-size figurines of him.
That
And
boy was big and
I
swole.
was intimidated, even though it was fake.
Yeah.
I was looking at him close too. I'm like, is this real? It looked real. He had
It's
sweat
like-
on him.
He's just like, ooh, brother.
Bitch. Ooh. Real ass Hulk Hogan.
Did he actually say that in wrestling?
Yeah, he said like something
He'd
really.
be like, oh fuck! He was like, good job, brother. brother.
Brother.
What the fuck? I've never watched wrestling.
Good job, brother.
I've never watched wrestling a day before in my life.
I have. My brother used to watch it. Y'all didn't see it, but Pat just did the John Cena. You can't
But
see
he did it
me.
in the retard mode.
Yo, is wrestling real?
Rito mode.
No, it's not, you
Nah.
dick cheese.
Nah.
Top of the morning to you.
Nah.
Prove it. Prove it's not real.
I can't. But I
Exactly,
believe
exactly.
I believe it's not real.
Wrestling's real. No, I believe it's not real either. But
If you believe it's real, just please, for the love of God, just
you know what? No.
It's fun to
If you
watch.
believe it's real, good for you, because you're getting entertained more than anybody else on this planet. Then
To be honest, yeah.
think about how lit that would be if you thought it was real.
Yeah, like when I was a kid, I was like, yeah.
Yeah, same. I was like, wow,
These
he
people
did a
are
backflip.
smashing-
He
slamming
punched
each
him and did a backflip.
People are smashing each other.
Yo, the only thing that I remember seeing of wrestling was probably the ladder match.
Yo,
That's what I was gonna mention. Is wrestling's all fake, but how can you fake some of those moves, like jumping off the
it's
ladder and like belly?
super good choreograph, and they probably does hurt.
Yeah.
It probably
What?
does hurt, but
Like punches
the
and
way
kicks
they
aren't real.
Like imagine backflipping onto your like head onto that stage, whatever it's made
Yeah.
out
okay,
of.
so I have to.
That's gonna hurt.
I would say that like the way that they land is probably like it's that impact probably does the least amount of damage and
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt at all. Like landing on your back and rolling, how sometimes they do,
Well, yeah, you're right.
that doesn't hurt. Like
Nah,
And
but
also the thing they're on, the mat thing, it's like super flexible.
yeah, but
they
it's
land
not
on it and it goes like-
soft. Yeah, but it's like
Just wrestling on like an air mattress.
picture like an arm bar. If you like slap off the top ropes and you like arm bar there in the neck, they're going straight like flat on their back, like boom,
Yeah.
straight on their back. That like
That's
you
facts.
can't fake that.
Yeah.
How do you like absorb that impact?
Yeah.
they're big, bulky dudes.
Yeah, it would hurt.
They're big, bulky dudes.
It doesn't matter. That shit would hurt.
Again, it's with the
Like the
The
kicks
fact
to
that
the
they're-
chest and punches where they stomp the ground at the same time. Of course, those are fake. But like, you know exactly what I'm talking about too.
One just flashed through my head.
I can't relate. I've never seen wrestling.
Oh, that shit's so funny.
Oh Jesus!
What the fuck were we talking about?
I just baby barf.
No, but I
Ooh, it
remember
burns.
I would play a lot of WWE games.
I've never played a WWE game
I
in
would
my life.
the ladder.
It's like playing
matches are so fun.
NASCAR.
It's
What
okay,
the fuck? Why would you play NASCAR?
Who plays Farming
You know
Simulator?
who plays Farming Simulator? That looks litty.
Hell no.
I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks fun. I mean, you
Mm-mm.
play
Yo, yo, yo,
Minecraft.
real quick.
What?
I want to go back to the wrestling, if it's real or fake or not.
Mhm.
Because I just wanted to say, even if you do believe it's fake, it's still really impressive what they do.
Yeah, for sure. Like that pirate show we saw.
Yeah.
Those pirates weren't actually pirates,
Yeah.
but we were dummy entertained.
Yeah.
That was dummy lit.
It was
And
a good
wrestling's
show.
fun to watch regardless.
Yeah.
Props to the
Even if
peop-
it is fake, it's fun to watch.
The drama between the characters.
It's a show.
The
It's like
grass
Jersey Shore.
choreographing, if it's
You
fake.
know that's
Yeah.
all fake, but people still get dumb into it.
Yeah.
Props to the people who do entertainment business like that. I honestly applaud you and have so much respect for you for going through that.
Yeah, no, 100%. What I want to say is, how many wrestlers have there been, and there's never been one like tutorial video on how they do some of those moves, like how they absorb like impacts and
Maybe it's like a
I
maybe
feel
it's like a WWE patent.
yeah,
No,
probably like
okay,
an NDA,
okay.
a WWE.
It's like
NDA.
watching. I feel like it kind of ties into the parkour videos where people are doing crazy ass jumps and the way that
And
they land,
and roll.
the land and roll.
Yeah,
it's kind of doing that, but like doing some dramatic thing in between
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping
while
off
you're
the
doing
top
it.
ropes and landing on somebody, straddling them and like slapping them in the mouth.
Balls in their mouth.
Also, that thing is
the
the thing that they're fighting on is completely like hollow. It has like this
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
support beam.
Because
At
they
the
gotta
bottom.
fit the metal chairs that they bash over each other's heads under it.
That's what I was gonna get to. In the WWE games, it was so funny because you know that big ass ladder that they have.
Yeah.
I remember I used
They
to
swing
put
it
my
around
cousin-
like it's a Fisher Price foam baseball bat. Like how do you swing an 11-foot ladder like that,
That's basically swinging the polar bear.
bro?
11-foot, 6-ton polar bear. Swinging it at
6
it.
tons.
Yeah.
12,000-pound polar bear, one arm to the chest. Nah, but wrestling
Just slapping you with 2,000 pounds.
That's enough force to knock out a bear right there.
brings out a real
Slapping
polar
you
bear in
with 2,000
WWE.
pounds, a single ton on your chest.
That would fucking destroy you. No, you're done. That's it. You ain't coming back.
Oh shit.
Nah, but they get bloody and shit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Broken bones and
I
shit.
feel like it's just baby cuts.
Shut up. Why are you being such a bitch? Give them damn credit, bro.
All right. Yeah. No.
They
I
might
give
as
them
well have
credit.
worn the freaking inflatable arms from SpongeBob. Like,
Can
they
you
put in a
imagine?
lot of work.
One of them gets popped and just boom, and they just
Oh
keep
my
wrestling. Like that.
Yeah, right. Part of the
It goes-
show.
It pops and fucking shoots back. Boom! Like the wacky way.
He flexes his tattoos
fucking-
and make them dance.
The inflatable tube man. Just
Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing.
Probably
tube.
like a.
shut the fuck up.
Say it now, Jeff. Wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man.
No, you forgot waving. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man.
Help me.
Jeff.
What? Okay. Say it really. Say it really slowly. I
Okay.
don't even know what I'm saying.
No, say it quick.
Wacky
1, 2, 3.
waving inflatable arm flailing
Wacky
tube
wailing.
Wacky, wavy, inflatable, waving on tube man.
Whacking, wailing, inflatable arm. Yo.
Can you imagine if one of those things like their arms move so fast that it breaks the sound barrier, so it's just
Boom! like a whip cracking
It's just whip
at a car dealership. Oh my god.
every time. Bang bang. It's just gunshots going off.
Like those fireworks.
Can you fucking imagine?
That would be so wild.
Oh my dude.
Car shops would be so much more entertaining.
Cowboy hats on.
Yo. That would be lit.
Oh my god, that shit would be great.
That shit would be great.
But going back to the
Damn.
wrestling game.
Where did we start this?
The wrestling game. Wait, let me,
Oh,
let me
yeah.
finish. So there was a time when I was playing with me and my cousin, and you would just pick up that fucking ladder. You'd pick up that fucking ladder, and you would literally swing it like a baseball
Yeah,
bat,
bro,
and
just-
you just right over somebody's head, and it knocks them completely out.
It does one of those animations where when it hits, the whole like world goes like quiet for like a second, and then it just blasts off into outer
It
space.
just goes into like the negative space.
Like
and
the
it's just-
Smash animation where it's like, and then it like stops, and then boom, and then they just die.
Yo, Smash. Great game.
Great game.
so fun.
Kind of want to play it. Haven't really played it
You've never really
It's
played it. Every
so
time you
fun.
come over, you never want to play it.
because I don't like losing. It's
not
so
gonna go-
it's so true though. Like, I don't like losing.
I
We'll
just
play-
think-
we'll
I
play a
just
little
think
bit
that game
after
is
this.
gonna be
I feel super
fun 'cause I don't know what
disadvantaged.
I'm doing because I've never played Smash.
It's so much fun when I play with Pat, because I get to disrespect the actual fuck out of you.
And
That's
I-
what
I
I'm
have
saying. I
fun.
look at Pat like, how do you?
And I think
Why
it's
is
fun
this
as
fun?
hell. Just because I like playing Smash.
No, when you get good, trust me, it's like.
Oh,
It
yeah.
looks fun.
when
for
have
sure.
you
My-
seen
I
like? the-
used to play.
have
it.
you seen the Dragon Ball Z fights where it's literally just invisible and they appear
No.
like, or those
That
crazy
looks
anime
fun.
fights where they disappear?
I do want to get a Switch though, because I do want to do more like co-op couch gaming.
Yes. We should make a channel.
They have Tetris.
Yo,
they have that
Mario
Tetris
Kart
game.
Mobile.
What?
It's a thing.
Did it come out yet?
Yes, it's on
What,
the
you
App
gotta
Store.
Buy it?
It's not out yet, but you can like pre-order it.
How much is it?
I'm about to check right now.
$12. 46 cents.
Yo, there's this new girl on YouTube. I forgot her name, but she lives in a van and has a pet snake named Alfredo, and she records and edits all her YouTube videos on her iPhone, and she's been doing it the whole time. She has 4 videos and 1.9 million subscribers.
That's
Jesus.
crazy.
She's only been doing it for like a month.
That's wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no excuses.
Yeah.
She does it all from her phone.
Yeah, we really don't have any excuses.
thing is my
If
phone
you
has
guys
a phone
really,
scammer.
if you guys really want to achieve your dream and do this, there's no excuse. Like, if you really want it,
We ordered all this shit off Amazon for what, like
less than
$90
$100.
bucks?
Less than $100.
$90. 3 mic, everything.
3 mics.
We're recording a
mixer,
whole podcast.
all this stuff, adapters. The software that we're using is free.
Yeah. This is
Audacity.
super budget.
If you guys want to, just Google Audacity probably.
Put that in the description, and we'll link you to it. That way, you guys. can-
Sure.
and we'll link everything actually, starting from now.
Yo.
We'll link all of our equipment.
Comes
Yeah,
out
hell yeah.
September 25th, Mario Kart Tour.
That's wild.
Anyway, Mario Kart. Ooh, they haven't made. I don't know.
I want a
this
banger
latest Mario Kart
to
game that
come
I
out.
have.
It's
Mario
fun as
Kart
hell.
8
You have Mario
Deluxe?
Kart 8? Yeah.
Deluxe, yeah.
That shit's so fun.
It gets boring.
You're probably right.
Yeah, Mario Kart doesn't have the same effect on me as it used to.
As
I
a
used to play that
kid,
shit on DS.
bro. As a
Oh my
kid,
God.
that shit was crazy.
You should get Mario Maker too.
No,
Mario Maker looks alright.
no, I will not play another Mario game like
I think
that.
I just
it would
bought it.
literally
It's
ruin the whole
$30.
series for me. The last Mario game that I played was probably Super Mario Bros. The original one for DS Lite. That game was incredibly good. I loved it to death. It was like me as you know how when you're like 12 or something, like around that age, like preteen, teen,
Play
And, like,
Like
before
as
that,
if it's a
and then you're at-
reoccurring
it-
thing.
like
You know when you're like 12 and something? Like oh
no,
yeah.
hey, let me hear me out. Like when you're at that young age and you're like at your prime, cause like you're
Like
kind of at
video
your
game
prime.
Where
your
like you
game-
have no responsibility
Yeah.
still, and you're just like
But you're at the
focus on your game.
realization that you're like,
that you're
Oh.
just I
Yeah.
feel you. No, I feel you 100%.
yeah,
That's like the like the Call of Duty feeling. Wake up on like a cold morning and just play Call of Duty for like a
Oh.
while.
for like literally 12 hours a day.
Yeah. Oh, bro, that shit was so
Stay
fun.
up late at night.
The whole squad would be on every single day, like the whole time.
yeah.
Now we're like adulting, bro. Me and Pat are turning 19 in less than a week.
That's crazy, man.
Damn, 19. One away from 20 years old. 20 years old? What?
God damn.
Holy shit! That just sunk in. What the fuck?
I don't
Yeah,
even
but,
feel like I'm.
Going back to that Mario game, that's when when I played that Mario game, I was in that age. I was in that age aspect. Like I was like doing a bunch of fun shit, sleeping over at my cousin's house. And
Yeah.
when I sleeping over at my grandma's house was like the best thing, cause like you wake up early in the morning, the floor like the tiles they were
It's
old.
cold.
They were ice cold,
Hell yeah, bro.
and then it was just like bright, and then it would be like hot chocolate. in
cold
the
mornings
morning.
are just the best possible thing in the world.
My grandma's an angel. She would make like hot chocolate or like soup or like coffee.
Just bring it to you
Bro.
while you're playing Mario.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Bro, it reminds me of like the Wii Sports Resort days. The Christmas morning when I first got my Wii, playing Wii Sports, dude. And
Best
like, and like
feeling.
my room was like lit up with that morning sunshine.
Dude,
I had
oof.
my new Wii all set up. Oh my god, what a
Dude.
vibe!
The Christmas spirit as a kid.
It's gone.
Well,
Let's talk about this. I actually
yeah.
really want to talk about this.
That's
Christmas
never.
is now.
The Christmas is not.
Christmas
it's not gonna be the same.
is dead. It,
Yeah.
it doesn't feel. I feel like we were the last ones to experience like a wholesome Christmas.
You think so?
I think even kids now are only in it for like the new tech gadgets and shit, and I feel like most of them don't even believe in Santa.
Dude,
Yeah.
but like, no, I
I
remember
because of the internet.
the internet's
100%. No kid believes in Santa anymore because of the internet. Probably.
The internet. I second
There's so
that.
many advertisements online that say, "Oh, get your kids this for Christmas."
Yeah,
you know?
50% off this.
And
like
kids all see
60%
that,
off
and it's
that.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's the craziest thing? Like, the best part for me was before Christmas, that autumn feeling, going into
Yeah.
Christmas.
Oh yes.
That was like
right
the
after
best because
Halloween.
I remember being in this room and I shared a room with my brother and I would watch Codename Kids Next Door
Yeah.
and the window would be open and it would be
The
so cold.
Oh my.
And it would be like
What do you
everything would
mean?
because it would be sunset. And it
Where
would
do you
feel-
live?
Yeah,
Well, this
right.
was before global warming.
Yes.
Oh yeah. oh yeah.
But yeah,
Global warming.
it was like sunset. I remember this day perfectly. It was cold, and I was just like, this is like extremely great. I love it. It was
Yeah,
like the
man.
best. And then I remember going into Christmas where it was just like, I don't know. For me, like days like that, I remember more like it was bright white and then it was cold.
Yeah.
And I remember
Yo.
in my pajamas playing Star Wars on my
Yeah.
on the Connect, which was
Connect. Oh, what a dead thing.
Yo,
Connect for the Xbox One.
I think
was
my-
I
so
think I just
dead.
figured out my life goal.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the scent of a candle that smells like Christmas Day.
Yeah. It's called Evergreen.
No, that's
Forest.
false. Christmas Day on some other
There's
shit.
you cannot recreate Christmas
like
Day.
fresh
It-
cookies and
I'm just gonna like
cold
on
air.
Christmas Day every year. I'm just gonna go around getting jars of air.
I can't wait, but I can't wait. That's honestly my goal to recreate
I
or
just want
give my kids the best Christmas spirit ever.
I don't know if I want to have kids.
No.
All right, thanks for running fucking.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
no.
but like that's
like-
necessarily.
I want to like wake up next to my wife, have my kids just like
Running into the room.
Just-
Daddy, Christmas.
it's Christmas, it's fucking Christmas, going down to the Christmas tree and seeing that beautiful Christmas tree and just seeing
Oh.
presents there.
And just like hugging
And
your
it's just-
wife while
it's
watching your
just
kids
cold-
tear through the presents that you just
It's
bought
just-
them.
just that little.
It's
Yeah.
cold.
This is great.
Everyone's having hot chocolate.
White
the kids are
suburban
ripping up the
family.
presents.
But no, you gotta wake up at 5 a.m. and go to work at Publix to put food on the table nowadays. Anyway, what were we talking
What
about?
the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you fucking?
But
I
yeah.
was.
It's the reality
you're
of
a
it,
piece
dude.
of shit.
Everybody's gotta
Nah,
work
but
on
I was
Christmas.
trying to segue earlier into the talk about kids.
Yeah,
Do y'all want kids? How many?
I do.
I do.
I don't know. if
I
do.
want. I told myself I'm gonna have kids because I want to have my legacy live on, and I'm gonna teach my kids to be as great as a human being as they possibly can.
100%.
Like growing up, like I'm sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah,
like
you're good.
growing up with so much horrible shit happening in the world, school shootings, all the traumatizing shit that I've seen, I'm not gonna teach my kid that. I'm gonna teach him that, and I'm gonna be like, that's wrong. You're going to be good.
You are going to be good.
Like
Bang! Smack him across
my
the
God.
face.
no, but
No,
like I'm gonna teach him how to be like a good person and
100%.
to give to the world and to like
Teach him how to be a wholesome human.
exactly
And
to
not,
be
not have him
authentic.
get depressed and almost kill himself to figure it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna
Like
go through
us.
you're gonna go through some hardships in your life, but you're gonna come to the realization that none of that shit fucking mattered to
Matters.
you. And then you're gonna be like, holy shit, I was being a little bitch. Time to man the fuck up. That's what I want to teach my kid. He's going to like. I want a son, by the way.
I agree 100%.
See,
If
the
I have a
thing about
daughter,
that is, like,
if I have a daughter, I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of her.
thing about that is like I would want to do that, like have my legacy live on and let them be a good part of the world. But what if that shit doesn't work out like that?
Well, you can't really. I mean, nothing you can really. What?
Well, I mean, like,
Wait, what do you mean?
Like what if something
what-
that you personally do makes
what
it
if
to
you're
where,
just a bad parent?
yeah, like what if you're just not cut out to be a parent?
Well, I'm sure you'd know.
yeah.
You know, I mean,
To be honest, I
I
feel
don't
like that's a
think-
big decision
I
to
don't
make
think-
for me now.
okay.
oh, 100%.
I don't think people aren't cut out. I don't think that exists where people aren't cut out to be good parents. Everyone's cut out to be a parent. That's what.
That's
we're
what
here
people
for.
are. That's what humans are.
But we're
Yeah.
just like
everybody.
we're not at the right state in our lives to do that. We're not at that state. We're not at that time. That's why we mature on later into life, and you know.
Exactly. Yeah, I feel that's. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like the big thing, especially with like religion and stuff. I'm not religious, but like that's one of the big things is you grow older and you mature, and once you have enough like wisdom to raise a kid, is when
Yes.
like something like sets over you, where you're like, okay, I'm ready to pass my knowledge and
Everything
who
you
I
know.
became to be onto the next
And I mean, like,
generation.
if that doesn't work out for you, you can always
abort.
no, not that.
You can always disown your
Jesus
child
Christ.
and just let them live by themselves.
Just leave them at the fire station. No, okay. I mean, like
Just
you
give
can
it to a
always.
stork.
You don't. You don't.
Take
I
this
mean,
to
like, if,
someone
hey,
else,
listen,
man.
listen.
This ain't my kid.
You're some dickheads. But
Can I take it back? Where's the receipt?
Y'all said no refunds, but
like, if you're not gonna have a kid and you're not gonna do that, you can at least do that to the world and do it to somebody, to some kid who doesn't have that with their parents.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
that happens
Yeah.
all the time too. It's like taking a kid under your wing.
Yeah, or like inspiring somebody. You
Like
don't have to
the
take 'em
best
under your
movie
wing.
ever created, Blindside.
Really?
Yeah, I love Blindside so much. That's my favorite movie of all
I've
time.
never seen it.
have you read the book?
You've never seen Blindside?
I've never seen Blindside.
Basically, football. Like, oh,
don't
you're right.
spoil.
You're right. I won't tell you.
Have you read your book yet?
I haven't. I don't know if I'm gonna read it.
No.
I've seen the movie.
Keep it a surprise. Whoa, everybody's gonna get mad about that. I've seen the movie. I don't know if I need to read the book.
Oh, you're right. You're
Oh.
right.
Oh,
Not
okay.
even that, but like reading books takes so much more time, and I figure I don't feel like wasting my time
Again,
reading the book. Because
Yeah.
I mean, the book is on Blindside, not about Michael Lewis or whatever his name was. Forgot his name.
Correct.
you know what's
You
a
know?
good movie that kind of has something to do with like, I wouldn't say. It has something to do with like some kid maturing and realizing
Diary of
some
a
shit.
Wimpy Kid.
Fuck no.
Caillou.
It's called Goodwill Hunting with Robin
I've
Williams.
heard that movie.
This movie was so like
Have you seen what's it called? It's called like the Gift of Life. Have you seen that movie?
no.
No.
Great movie.
But wait, let me get back to my
Go ahead, go
to
ahead.
the thing that I was saying. Goodwill Hunting. Are you guys gonna watch it?
I've never seen
Probably
it.
not.
It's on
Probably will.
Netflix.
It sounds good.
It's
on Netflix?
That movie made me cry.
Really?
It
Have you
brought
seen Hachi?
no.
That movie made me cry.
No, but fucking Goodwill Hunting, it's just like I kind of related
Have
to
you
that
seen
movie.
Toy Story 4?
That movie
Jesus
did not
movie
fucking
made me
Christ,
cry.
man! I can't
Sorry.
fucking talk.
Go.
But that movie made me cry, and it was just like you could relate so much to that kid. Like
Have you seen it?
I'm gonna fucking
ahead,
beat
go,
your ass.
go.
But he like you could relate so much to that kid and like all the issues that he's going through. And I'll let you guys figure it out for yourself. You guys should go home and watch it tonight. Actually, R.I.P. Robin Williams. He played a very great part in that movie.
Yo,
I played a great part. Like every damn movie.
Yeah, he was a really good actor in that movie. It was just like Basically, long story short, it's this kid who's going through some trouble. Robin Williams is trying to be his therapist and trying to get to him, but the kid's trying to do
I like that.
the kid's trying to get into his head too and trying to figure him out,
Oh shit.
and it gets really fucking
All right,
intense.
leave it there. I don't
That
want to
movie's
get too
really
deep,
good.
and I don't want to spoil it.
You guys just want to watch it here tonight?
I'm down. I'm
I'm
down.
down.
I'm
What do you guys
down.
We'll
want
watch
to
it
use?
here.
What were we talking about before that?
We're-
Kids.
Yeah, kids. But that's kind of what movies just like. This kid didn't have parents either.
Yeah. It's not even like not have parents, not have like a guardian or like a lead figure to guide you.
That's why I've always wanted to have some sort of influence.
100%.
Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
I want to have my own children. That's still kind of iffy for me right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably end up having kids, to be honest,
Yeah.
On accident.
unless we die in 17 months.
Shut up. But
Do you think that picture's real?
no.
No. Okay.
That's
I saw a
definitely-
thing
just
that
making
was
sure
like,
because I was kind of like freaking out about it, low key. But
I
now
saw-
that you
I
guys
saw
don't
a
feel like
thing
it's
that was
real, I
like-
feel a lot better.
we have 17 months to put laws into place before climate change eventually is irreversible.
That sounds true.
That sounds actually true.
Which I also don't know if that's true, but
I mean,
sounds
how
more-
could you predict something like that?
I
yeah,
hate.
it sounds more reasonable.
I don't want to get into the politics about stuff because that's I'm not
Yeah, laws
really
and shit.
educated and all that shit.
To be honest,
Honestly, I'm tired
There's so
of.
much shit that goes into that.
We need fucking good leaders. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Can we not get into this?
I want to honestly, I want to get into it. Not like too deep, because listen,
not
we
like
don't know that much about
throwing
politics.
countries
We're
around in
fucking-
We
politics.
just kind of give our ideas, you know. I feel like we need grounded ass people.
Wholesome people.
Do you know how
Wholesome.
many? Do you know how many like Instagram personalities there are that are like so keen on making the world a better place, and they have no influence on the world at all?
Yeah.
You have like these people flying out themselves to the Amazon forest and
Again.
and putting their 2 cents in, and nobody
pouring
nobody,
water on
nobody
it.
knows about it.
Yeah, if you really wanted to do it, you would actually do it.
I'm
That's
just-
the thing.
the
Like
United
all these Instagram people that are saying that they want to do it and making a change in the world.
Yeah, and they're just reposting
They
Instagram
just-
posts
they're
and
just doing
saying
that for-
like and go donate to this person.
Yeah.
No, get your own ass up.
One like equals one tree planted.
Yeah, facts.
You heard
That's
about
what I was
that?
telling
that
y'all.
was just a straight scam.
Yeah, yeah.
to,
it
to
wa-
get
you're
followers,
right,
and they
you're
sold the
right.
account.
Exactly.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's what the world is nowadays, bro.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like a majority of the people in this world learn.
What happened? Oh, the rubber band.
Shot me with a rubber band off his foot.
What?
But a
Mine
majority
now,
of the
bitch.
people in this world only learn the hard way, and the people and those people are the ones that are basically in charge, and the ones who have a say in this era.
I agree.
Oh my
Oh, look how scared you get when you get pointed at, huh? You don't like that, huh? Shoot Pat in the head.
Jesus fucking.
No,
Christ.
but we need a fucking better leader.
I mean, like, I think it's already too late at this point.
I don't think so.
Next year.
I mean,
Hopefully
like,
some shit happens.
See, because when you give people power,
it gets to their heads.
I know, like it could be the greatest person in the world, like ethically, everything, no behind doors bullshit. But as soon as they get given power, they're gonna switch like that.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they're gonna go for fame. I think they're gonna go for all that shit. You know,
Yeah.
go for money.
You really need
100.
somebody who's like down to the core, genuine about it.
You know who comes to my mind instantly when I think of a great leader? Elon
Kanye
Musk.
West. Okay.
Can we talk about that?
Elon Musk.
The Tesla cars. Did you know that the batteries that it takes, those big 2 fat ass batteries that go into the car to actually power the car, they're non-recyclable, and they're as fucking apparently they're as toxic as like the carbon that we're throwing out into the atmosphere that's fucking up the ozone layer.
Is that true?
There's a statistic about it. Apparently, there's statistics about it. And I watched like a whole video of this guy explaining it. Louder with the Crowder.
I don't know. I'd have to get more research on
Oh,
that.
Louder with Crowder? God damn.
Is he
I
good?
fucking hate that show.
Oh.
Really? I enjoy that.
It's
show.
terrible.
All right, so it's fake. Anyway, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. dude.
He sorted his sites and he's like, go do the research on it. Go look at the batteries. Like
I just feel like Elon Musk is taking a lot more steps.
he's
into
doing what he
bettering-
can.
Yeah,
and
100%.
It's really
Nuke
Like-
Mars.
Yeah.
I feel there's no point in like repopulating Mars. If,
No, that's dumb. That's dead. We're not repopulating Mars.
We need
if
to
the
save
Earth
this
is gonna
one.
die
Yeah.
like soon.
People
And you
keep
know what-
saying, all right, we're done with the Earth. Let's go to Mars now.
What was I gonna say about
Okay.
pollution and all that stuff in the Earth?
My hands are sweaty as hell.
So
Is anybody else hands
going
sweaty as
based, I haven't done any research on it. Going based off this video that I saw, I know this is not very reliable, but you guys can go watch the video for yourselves and cite and look at the resources that he stated. That 10 of the major rivers that have all that trash and pollution that's going into the oceans is not even on this side of the Earth. That's on like the other side where Africa and China is.
Mm-hmm.
8 of those major rivers are in Africa, and 2 of them are in China.
Interesting.
I still don't mean it's not.
So,
fucking up the
like,
world.
us using plastic straws doesn't matter or anything like that. Because we basically don't throw in, like, pollution into the ocean.
You know
like,
what's wild? It's because China has so many fucking people.
Yeah, 100%.
and that's
what I
aren't
was
they
about to
allowed the one-child thing?
I'm pretty. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. I thought it was.
Yeah, wasn't that a thing? Like, you can only have one child, and if you have any more, they have to, like, abort it or something.
That's fucking
They have to,
insane.
like, kill
Maybe.
it or something.
No,
That's
but
wild.
China's, like, a very big continent and all that stuff, and they have a lot of people there and a lot of factories. Basically, everything
Yeah,
that
the
we
production
own,
capital of the freaking world.
everything that we own comes from there, basically.
Yeah.
You know,
Not even basically. These damn mics probably have a made in China thing on them.
But you know, it'd be wild. What if for like 10 generations?
Look. Made in China on the damn mics we're using.
That's tough. But yeah, what I wanted to say was, it would be wild if for like 10 generations, people only had one kid. Like every couple only had one kid.
Yeah.
Population would be a lot smaller. It's a
True.
lot more manageable, to be honest. I think
That's why the cancer cure isn't out yet.
Yeah.
It's here, but
Well,
it's not out because of population control.
Blame the baby boomers who didn't believe in
Fucking
abortion
boomers.
Yeah, for real.
and had like a million goddamn kids.
Yeah. Blame
Yeah.
welfare too.
That's like my grandma.
You
She
have
had,
more
like,
kids, you get
15
more money.
siblings, and I'm like, I have 3, and I already feel.
17.
That's just scary. Imagine like preparing your whole life for one kid and it's twins. That's what life would do too. Life would completely chuck you that curveball.
Yeah, for real.
But again, okay, I'm religious, so I feel like God would. You would say you would.
He would smite one of them.
What the fuck? But
Smite
I feel like God wouldn't. If He were to do that to you, it's because you would need that in your life, and
Yeah,
it would be
that's what I- yeah.
another big step into your life.
That's what I meant. I'm not religious either, but I feel like that kind of
My
shit
dumb ass
is
would have
100%
twins.
true. Yeah, triplets. My dumbass would have twins. I would have twins. Another one pops out. I would have twins.
But doesn't
What are we gonna name that one, huh? Where did they come from?
doesn't twins run in the family? Isn't that a thing?
No.
Or is it just like you fucking rolling the dice and whatever you get? That's it.
Not necessarily. There's odds, but
What's the chances of you having twins? Hey Siri, what's the chances of you having twins?
so he's like, I can't
12%.
reproduce.
The pre-game odds favoured the Twins over the Tigers by 1.5 runs.
What
The fuck kind of
bitch?
baseball statistic? Basically, you take a baseball bat to a pregnant lady. Boom! 100%.
Like a bear palm to the chest.
You get twin cubs. Out
Shut
your
up.
wife's vagina. Sorry.
She got a bear palm to the chest.
All right, next topic.
Do
I
we
haven't
have
talked
one
about
pre-
me having kids yet,
Oh yeah. Do you want to?
but I forgot what I was going to say about that, so we can move on to the next
kids
topic.
do you want?
Oh.
What kind of kids do you want?
Oh, the hurricane that's coming towards us. What are you guys' opinion about that? You guys ready? Everyone stay
Hell
safe.
yeah.
On
Hell yeah.
Natural disaster.
Everyone
We're
stay safe on that. Yo, natural
This
disasters.
isn't
I have
gonna-
something to
this
say about
isn't
that.
gonna come out before the hurricane hits. I don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, but this is our mindset before the hurricane hits.
Before the storm.
So yeah,
summer.
the next
I already
episode.
posted all that on Snapchat. Everyone's going to be safe anyway.
Y'all stay safe.
Yeah.
Y'all
What
stay
was I
safe.
going to say,
y'all.
though? No, we're ready, dude. We're Floridians. We've been through this shit before.
Yeah, for real.
We know what's
I'll-
Do you remember Hurricane Katrina? No, because we were too young. First off, Hurricane Katrina was a Category 4, and it ripped straight through, like, I don't even know where it ripped through, but it fucking
It
destroyed.
sounds rough.
It fucking.
My
I
house
know.
is flood proof. Your house will get flooded
My house is
How's your house flood proof?
because it's like way the fuck up on a hill. You see how low the road is? And it's like a 6 foot difference.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you're fucked when it
You
gets
have
to
a lot
7
of
foot.
canals by your house too.
Well, you're underwater completely.
Apparently,
when
we
it
have a
gets to
king
7
tide.
foot.
Apparently, the king tide is the highest tide of the year, and it's gonna happen exactly when the hurricane's supposed to hit.
5 days before our birthdays.
Yep, just like last year, huh?
R.I.P. Florida. All right,
Nah.
dab you up. This is the last.
Last
All right,
episode,
y'all.
episode 3. Number 3 is
Episode
the
3.
charm. Y'all make sure to get us some views.
Nah, we gotta make the hurricane episode. We're gonna record during the hurricane.
Y'all want to slide during the hurricane?
I'm down.
Chris
I'm down to
Keys-
have
my
a hurricane
mom,
party.
my mom's like, if you guys are gonna get that table, teach them how to play dominoes. That way, when the hurricane comes, you guys can play dominoes.
Did she
I'm
really
so
do that?
fucking
Yeah,
down.
she really said that. You guys know how
Also,
to play
Chris
dominoes?
keeps inviting me to a party.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna just FaceTime Chris.
Yo, tell him he's on the podcast.
On the podcast? What do
Yeah.
you mean podcast?
We mean podcast.
It's off.
Anyway, yeah.
This is getting cut out.
Yo, so you tap it 3 times to change the temp. Red, and then it's red when you press it.
Yo. It's the hottest, right?
I think blue's the hottest.
Really?
Yeah.
It goes green, blue, red, don't it? That shit hits smooth on red. Green is like You're blinking red?
Yo. Say hi to the podcast. We're
I
all
fucked up.
recording today.
I fucked up, Chris.
Oh, because he's downloading.
Oh, yeah, I'm downloading shit.
And my
I gotta
house.
update Rocket League.
Yo.
Hi.
Yo,
Hi,
turn your shit back on real
baby.
quick.
I forgot her name. What's her name again?
Carter.
Hi, Carter. You want to say hi, Carter?
Aww.
That's my niece. I was about to say nephew.
Anyway, you want to say anything to the podcast?
What rating would you give this podcast on like rated E for everyone?
Oh, damn. That's a good question. Definitely not for everyone, though.
X.
Not for everyone. We talk about a lot of controversial topics and a bunch of shit.
No snowflakes.
If you a bitch, get out of here.
Anyway, yeah, that's why I called you.
Do
say
a joke.
something. Say a dirty joke. Nothing offensive.
Nothing offensive. Like I tell my child dead baby jokes.
You're
Hell
going
yeah.
to hell.
Probably.
All right, say something.
How do you get a baby to stop crawling around in a circle?
You fucking shoot it.
Staple the other hand down.
Okay. All right.
All right. Bye, Chris.
Later, brother.
Goodbye.
Why'd you cut him off when he was about to say my name?
I'm sorry.
That's not going in. That's 100% not going in.
That's going in.
Yo, turn your TV back on. I gotta update Rocket League.
Yo, how do you work this damn thing?
Anyway,
Turn your shit back on.
I'm not gonna lie. The last hurricane that hit us now was very conscious.
You got so lucky, bro.
I
Your power didn't go
know.
out. My power was out for 11 days.
My
Hurricane
power went
Irma,
out for like
which-
4 days.
Hurricane Irma, which hit like what, 2016, 3 years ago.
No, man.
2017.
That can't be. When did
It's-
Hurricane Irma hit?
Here's what I found.
Hurricane Irma had 2017.
Okay.
August 30th, 2017. Damn, that was
August 30th. That's today.
that's today, 2 years ago. That's insane.
Oh, my God.
What the fuck?
Today's August 30th. Damn.
That's the one that fucked our birthday up.
Oh no, by
Yeah.
September 4th, Irma
remember getting
resumed to
Destiny
strengthen Category 5. On the following day,
Isn't
it struck the Virgin Islands. It was a Category 5 when it fucked up Puerto Rico and all that.
Yeah.
Irma?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
what fucked up
yeah.
Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Irma
remember that?
destroyed
The
Puerto
whole
Rico.
island was out without power. Remember
I
that?
think
Yeah.
parts of it still are.
Yeah, yeah. No, people
2
are still
years
living
later,
in tents.
Literally 2 years later.
People are still living
I
in
mean,
tents,
like-
and it's a U.S. territory.
Yeah, but like,
Which is fucked.
alright, I'm not gonna. Have
Oh, give me some of that. What the hell? Where did that come from?
Dude, it's been sitting there the whole time. I had
A
some
whole
of it
bag of
earlier.
trail mix? I didn't see that.
This is my food for the hurricane.
Not anymore.
This is
My
our
food for the hurricane now.
'cause I'm sliding. You
I was
put
about
your
to
whole
say, I
finger
know
in
you're
your
not
mouth.
about to eat some of that. Close
Put
the
your
bag.
whole finger in your mouth. You ain't. You put your whole hand in your mouth.
Back low. Back low. Shoves it down his throat.
You put your whole arm in your mouth.
Did you know if you stick your fist in your mouth, you can't take it out?
That's false.
I've done it before.
No. Like, seriously, if you stick your whole fist in your mouth, you can't take it out.
I thought it was a light bulb.
That too.
What?
You see that light bulb over there? Unscrew it and put it in your mouth.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're just start swallowing it.
Turns on.
Anyway, yeah. Going back to the
It's dry
topic
as
of
fuck.
hurricanes, the last hurricane. Jesus Christ.
For no reason in particular.
The last hurricane to hit us was Hurricane Irma, which hit 2017.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys went without power, right?
Yeah. I
What's-
didn't have power for like 4 days, and I didn't have internet.
I was sleeping
for
on my tile floor
12 days.
because it was the only remotely not blazing hot item in my house.
I slept on his tile last time I went over there.
No,
I
you
like barely
didn't.
slept, but when I slept, I was like on the tiles. 'cause
Oh,
it was
yeah.
so fucking hot.
Yeah, my fucking AC was fucked.
Even though he had it at like it was like 76.
I had it.
I didn't lose power at
Yeah.
all. But I remember I walked outside, and as soon as I opened my door, you know how like there's a transformer over there?
It blew.
It blew up. There was
Damn.
just a blue ray of light. I remember I told you guys this. It
Yeah.
was just poof. That's all I heard. And I was like, excuse me, what the fuck? And I closed the door instantly.
I walk outside and my neighbor's roof was tearing off. We heard like a really loud, tinny, like scraping noise. We look over and like the the rain catcher
The gutter?
is like it's like completely the whole. It's tearing off as a whole and like flying away. Literally,
Everything that
we
turns
had
up-
like a neighborhood meetup during the hurricane. We all walked out and we were like, "Ah, some hurricane, huh?" And they're like, "Yeah, it's quite a nice one." And we're all just like in the middle of the street talking.
In the middle of Toronto, Canada.
Hey, nice hurricane, eh? Yeah, it's quite a. I'm gonna stop that accent before I fuck it up.
Floridians are crazy.
No, but seriously,
I
Jonah's
walked-
dad.
how many
We
times-
walked outside and we were just like, "How you doing? Pretty good. You guys
A
still have
fucking tree
power?
for-
Yep. Those are yeah,
I
right. It's
remember-
just like, how you doing? The whole ass tree. We're just like, I'll see you back inside.
No.
You know what's funny though? Hold on. My 1 year, my brother and my uncle went out on a canoe, just going down the road.
I have my kayak now.
Yeah.
I'm about to.
I can't wait to,
He's gonna roll
to
up
look
in a
up.
kayak to my house.
I can't wait to, to open the door. Kyle's just.
Come on out.
I have my speakers blasting on it.
Come on
Yo,
He has a raincoat
hop
on.
in. Yo, I'm
No, but I
down.
remember, how many times did you guys walk outside during the hurricane?
Dude, we have to go out in the hurricane. We have to have a hurricane party. I was telling you this. That's just
How many
so
times did you
fun.
walk
Me
outside,
and my
Pat?
sister walked around our block during it. During Matthew. Matthew was lame though.
Yeah, Matthew was cheeks.
Sandy was fucking whack.
Sandy.
Sandy fucked up New Jersey.
I didn't even know how it got up there. It
Sandy
literally
was
was
like-
fuck Florida. Went up the whole
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
East
Just
Coast.
absorbing water and beating ass.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, I'm going to make a hard left. at
Literally,
Pennsylvania.
this Sandy was like on the shoreline, so it was just taken from the Atlantic and going, boom, boom, boom. Just like that's exactly what Sandy was doing. And
No,
that's what Dorian's gonna do to us.
Do you remember?
Dorian is like sucking up a whole shitload of water behind her, and then she's just gonna come to
Wait,
Florida and
slow
just
down.
go, boom.
I wish this was a video podcast.
Yeah.
No, but
That was so funny.
you've seen my mom's car, right? Wait.
Whole ass Atlantic.
You've seen my
Yeah,
mom's
yeah,
car,
yeah,
that
yeah.
big black SUV?
Yeah, yeah. The
We
one you
parked it right
smashed
here.
into. Yep.
Like, I smashed into my car, my mom's car like 3 times. I'm
And
sorry,
your
mom.
dad's.
And my dad's other car. I'm sorry.
Anyway, go ahead.
I remember going outside and we heard a big ass bang, and I opened the door and I looked to my right and the fucking fence is on top of my mom's car, and I'm just like, I'm like, what? My dad's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
we gotta help the car. We gotta help. I'm like, you're gonna die out there. And he goes, come outside with me. We go. We have to
All right,
rip
you
off
take
the
one
fence.
step, let him go, and just shut the door. Oh, let's go.
I was scared. No, I was.
You guys can't see that, but it was funny. Trust.
I was scared that my dad was gonna hold on to
Just
the
die.
fence and then the
And just
and
like flagpole. Oi, Jeffrey! Help me!
he's hanging on by a hinge. And
Catch
that
me! I'm going to that goat. Wait, no.
That shit breaks.
His
and-
dad just a sideways body like arm bars Jeffrey.
No, but I was scared.
sidewalk.
I was actually terrified that my dad was gonna touch that fence and then that shit was gonna rip him away. And it was
Just,
just
like,
gonna
fly
see him
away like Mary
helicopter
Poppins.
away with the fucking fence. Just he's
Oh,
gonna start
shit.
spinning in the air, doing a fucking helicopter motion, and just
Oh
go
my
away. I thought that
God.
was gonna happen.
Patrick
just go
Star
away.
across the sky.
There's a man. There's a helicopter. He's just like, oh my god, what the
there's-
fuck?
There's a man. Here live in Palm Springs, Florida. There's a man. Jeffrey's dad with the fence. all up in the air, fucking shirt up over his titties.
Oh.
I physically could not breathe right there. Oh my god.
Fuck, man. Oh.
I'm fucking crying again.
No.
Oh shit.
But y'all really need to come over during the hurricane.
Yeah, but for real, prepare for Dorian.
Yeah.
As if
We're
as
just
if
crazy
we know
as-
How long
this.
was that laughing fit?
I don't know.
Both of us just laughing for like 20 minutes straight.
4 minutes.
I wasn't breathing for 3 to 4 minutes.
Jeffrey's dad.
Do the fucking Zelda thing.
Still walking up into outer space.
Oh,
Nah, but
that's
all
cool.
seriousness though, like, how are you guys gonna prepare for Dorian?
Boarding up.
Do what I
windows.
did.
We
Oh,
have
yeah, I need to
accordion.
board
We
up
have
the-
accordion shutters.
We
Our
have,
garage door is broken. It doesn't close all the way.
It's rough. Your garage is gone.
Yeah,
It's gonna slam
it's like
open.
it literally. It's open that much at the bottom.
It's gonna slam open and then fucking everything's just gonna go flying out.
Did you guys know, like the air pressure in a hurricane? If you like open your front door too much, it can blow your roof off from the inside.
There's something like that. With the fire. If there's fire inside a,
Backdraft.
and yeah, if there's a fire inside a room and there's everything's closed and you open up a window, all the air goes in and it fucking blows out. All the
Yeah.
fire, it blows up.
Yeah,
That's
like,
why
like
you're not
that
supposed to like close anything. You're supposed to leave everything open, or some shit like that.
in a hurricane.
No, in a fire.
Wait
because
a minute.
if you close everything and let the fire die out,
Oh,
like
yeah,
and
yeah.
you open it, it's gonna fucking blow up.
No, you're right. You're
So
right.
you're supposed to leave everything open.
Yeah,
and
because
let
like
the fire,
the air gets replaced with like a different.
the carbon,
Yeah.
and all that stuff,
It just
and,
And so when
refuels
you
it.
open
and then
all
it
at
refuels
once.
it. It like it fucking, it looks like a tornado.
You ever seen one of those videos of like those like 10-gallon jugs and they light it and it goes.
Yo.
Yeah, that's exactly what your house does. Just firewall just blasts off. Oh my god.
Straight out the
So-
door.
Nah, but what
How-
I'm doing is all the shit on my porch, on my back porch, my kayak, I'm putting in the garage.
I can't wait to have a kayak impaling my roof.
You're just like,
Impaling my roof.
hey Kyle, is your kayak?
Where's your kayak?
still in your?
Can you imagine Kyle's riding the kayak
like-
and that shit picks him up and impales my roof and he's just
I'm just like, I'm like on sidewalk.
still rowing.
Minecraft boat.
You got like your dog in the back, and he's just behind you. And he's just
I-
sideways, looking at the fucking.
She's just like,
Get in the boat.
oh.
Big brain.
Buff
I'm thinking about like, I want to unplug all my shit, like my Xbox TV.
Yeah.
No,
I don't want
switch.
like if there's like a fucking big ass like explosion of like a power surge
Yeah,
or
no,
something,
explosions wouldn't be
everything's
good.
just done, fried. Everything's gone.
Zip, zop, zoop,
So
bop.
I'm saving every episode on that flash drive. Don't give a shit. I'm making like 30 copies and hiding that
Where
flash
did
drive.
that flash drive go?
It's right there in my keys.
Right there in his keys.
Oh.
And I have
How
another
big is that
flash.
drive.
I have another flash drive where I'm saving it.
Oh, there it is.
So let me get some more of that trail mix.
But yeah, what is your guys' plan? Like,
I'm packing.
I have 3 gallons of water ready. I have like 90 water bottles. You guys are eating my fucking snacks. I'm
We
about
have
to
a
go
whole
buy more.
shitload of water.
Hmm?
We have a whole shit. I just want to get that porch cleared up, and we have a lot of like shit on the side,
Fuck, I forgot
outside
about
on the
that.
porch.
I haven't even.
You gotta get everything. My trampoline, I'm gonna flip upside down because that's just gonna parachute.
Those videos of a fucking like a tornado.
A
picking up
fucking
a
bounce
trampoline.
house, like a whole ass bounce house tornadoing.
Who's actually
There's a
like,
kid like,
dude? I'm gonna be so bored.
I'm gonna have a great time. I'm gonna absorb everything of this hurricane.
Until it.
I'm
rips
gonna
your hou-
bunker the fuck down, be super chill, and then just like focus on like I
I
want to
know-
be outside.
I
dude.
know I'm not ready mentally.
Call me crazy, but I want to like sit in a chair outside, like on my front like porch, and just watch shit unfold. Just like one of those
That folding
white
chair is
plastic
just gonna take
chairs.
his
Just
ass.
sit down. Just yeast me out by the legs.
Like the Zoom challenge. Just
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking yanks, yeah.
Just
It opens up like a reclining chair. No, it just opens up like a reclining chair, and you're just sitting there, just like, wow, how beautiful. And it goes, and it fucking just pulls you.
just
No, but honestly, I don't even know what to say. I'm glad I don't have a fish tank anymore.
Oh yeah, what the hell? I just realized that.
Just like a tiny water spout in his room.
You know who has a fish tank?
That'd be so fucking.
You
So
know,
high.
you know what?
You tried to open your eyes at me. You were like, "That would be so cool."
You know who has a fish tank? Your sister.
Yo, we're her beta fish. I think it's Gus and.
That boy's dead. Blue is also like extremely depressed.
Yeah.
Bro, R.I.P. Chase.
Oh. Rest in peace to a real one.
If you a little backstory on this. Chase was probably he was my snail. And I named him Chase ironically because he's slow and
And a snail ain't gonna chase. A snail ain't gonna chase shit.
I've been
yeah,
chased by a snail
and he
before.
would he
That
lived
shit was like a
he
I just
lived
kind of looked behind me like,
he lived for the longest. He thrived a lot.
I didn't know he lived that long. I thought he lived very shortly. That's why it was so sad when he died.
He lived for like a year and a half.
Oh.
They live up to like 5 to 10 years. But I wasn't like he died.
Wow, you deprived him of a long, healthy life. How do you feel?
I didn't do shit. He probably went through like I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Like I thought he died, but he didn't come out of his shell for like 2 weeks.
He
And I
tried
was
to go
like,
ninja
And he
mode.
wasn't dead,
I don't know.
or maybe he just was. He was just out when you weren't looking.
No, because he would go out. I would know when he's out because I would wake up and
No, 'cause I
watch.
set up a camera.
No,
No, because
I
I put a
have a
GoPro
video.
on him.
I have a video of his burial ceremony if you want to see.
No, I really don't want to see that. I don't want to see a snail burial.
Pat, you've seen the video, right?
Bartholomew was his cousin.
Bartholomew. Damn, rest in peace, Bartholomew. Dumb hard D.
Did you smash Bartholomew or something?
We were playing basketball and Pat's like, watch this shot. One step, killed Bartholomew. Killed him. Murdered him.
Oh,
It was an accidental.
You left Christina devastated.
look.
She was so unhappy. Oh.
You're gonna slingshot him? A year and a half. This snail, and he's slingshotting him.
Did he just explode?
What kind of... That was terrible. That did not look like a very beloved pet. A year and a half. He's like, rest in peace. Show me a video of him like him saying,
Dude, that's the bet. That's like a Viking.
I tried. Bang! Just slingshots him across his neighborhood.
Dude, that was like a Viking funeral. That's how I want to fucking be buried.
Slingshotted.
Slingshotted into someone's yard.
Oh my god.
Somebody that hit somebody's window. I swear.
Just
Oh my god, I'm crying. It wasn't even a bang. It was like.
I thought you like shot it and it just exploded out the end of the slingshot.
oh, that'd be
The fling shot.
terrible.
No,
It's like a shotgun.
he flew
of
like
snails.
he flew a good distance. Like I saw him go up, and that's it.
That's it. All you see is just that, and then that's it.
That's basically.
Catches like a jet stream.
You want to see something crazy?
All right, well, I'll tell you what. We're at an hour and 12 minutes on this podcast.
I kind of want to continue. I really do.
I think, I don't know. I think we're kind of,
I feel like we gotta get our shit together.
yeah,
We
for
could
sure.
Oh my god, I'm in tears. That was so. Oh, it hit me right in the core when I heard that. And I just heard that, doof, and he just went, and he never came back.
Imagine if he just
Lands like. Somebody just caught him and slingshotted him back.
Oh, there's one thing I wanted to get tell you guys. Would you? What would?
a snail with spider legs?
And he just lands perfectly, just. And he just.
I would fucking die. I can't stand spiders.
Spiders are the creepiest thing.
Fast.
Really, I had a really bad spider experience when I was cutting my my front hedges with my dad.
Mhm.
They got really big, so we had to take out a lot. And then I was picking them up and throwing them in a bag. And I looked down, and there's a big ass like spider crawling up my leg.
Oh,
And when
hell
I'm
no.
looking down at it, it's just crawling up my shorts. I freaked out. I couldn't.
Dude,
I
I would've
screamed
died.
so loud, and I was like, ah! And I ran.
One of those.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was one of those. But I kept slapping myself, and I ran inside. And I told my dad I wasn't gonna help him that day.
Honestly, I think I'm afraid of cockroaches more than spiders.
That's big facts.
I'm not
I
kidding.
hate.
I'm not kidding. I hate roaches. I can't stand how they look, how they act. I can't.
That is 100%.
I
Spiders
can,
are more graceful.
no.
Actually, bro.
I can't stand spiders.
Spiders are okay. Here's the thing. Spiders are somewhat respectful. Roaches don't give a shit about you, about your life or anything. Spiders will keep its distance. You know, it won't go near
A
you.
cockroach will
nothing.
sprint across you when you're sleeping. And
It'll fucking
wake
run
you
across
up
your
and then
face
you
and
have
shit.
PTSD.
Nah, I don't think a cockroach doesn't bother me as much. I grew up in a Hispanic household. I see a cockroach, and that was my training for the day. I just bang with with the sandal.
Yeah.
Yo,
but-
I've been smacking cockroaches. Like, I'll fucking hammer of
God damn.
smite that boy.
just boom, just end his
I
career.
slapped this cockroach
Bink.
with the force
You
of
remember
Jesus.
You remember that rap thing? He's like, I'm gonna end this whole man's career.
Career.
Bang!
Yeah.
Right there.
Exactly. This fucking
Nah, dude.
cockroach exploded.
Oh.
Anyway.
See, even when you kill a cockroach, it's all nasty and it's
Yeah,
all
for
like
real.
dead. But like spiders will just curl up. Like I'm just dead, you know.
Unless you slam it like I did.
You know what's the scariest thing?
Not even.
There was one time I went to go take a shower right here, and this was when we first moved in, and it was a really big black like daddy long legs. You know how they can get like
Yeah.
freakishly
They
huge?
can get big as hell.
I got in the
Those
shower.
don't scare me at all, though.
I go in the shower and I turn on the bottom one, and I look up to the shower head, and there's just a big ass daddy long
He's
legs on the shower head.
Yeah.
You can,
I
hear his
literally
footsteps.
turned off the water, got out of the shower, turned off the light, and went to sleep. And I was like, "Fuck that!
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with that
I don't know.
shit."
Daddy long legs don't scare me at all.
They don't, but like imagine
Yeah.
a big ass spider, like bigger than your hands, just thick and hairy.
You can hear him walking on the wall.
You just you just
Oh. 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 Oh.
you just hear this.
Stop.
That may or may
shit-
not have gotten picked up. Just
That's definitely getting picked up. Anyway, yeah, but the thing that I was about to get to with the snails, what would you rather do? Would you do this or would you not? Be filthy rich, get like $100 million, but there's a snail chasing you at all times and you can't kill it. And if it touches you, you die. Or would you not do that?
that's terrible. I'd have to sleep in Narnia every night. I'd have to see where it's at and go like to a different state to fall asleep. Because if it's chasing me at all times, I've got to calculate its speed relative to the distance and how long I could sleep before it reaches me.
I would just sleep. I would just stay in Florida and like let the hurricane pick it up and just throw it across the country. Like
Yo,
change.
what if snail but fast?
Oh, if snails were fast, dude.
you just
Anything
you
anything
just hear-
small
you
and
just-
fast is
you just-
not cool.
you just
dude.
hear
That's why bees are not fun to be around.
Bees aren't.
no
they're
bees
small
aren't
and
that bad.
fast.
They're actually like
They're kind of graceful.
yeah. They
I haven't
are.
been stung by a bee in a while, and when I did, I was like, oh, okay.
I walked. I was
just killed
I was at my
yourself.
job and I was picking up some carts and there's this big flower hedge, and I was walking by. There was just a bunch of bees and I just heard them buzzing and I was like, oh,
Save
this
the
is
bees,
nice.
bro. Did I tell you about the time I saved a bee while I was out on my kayak?
Oh yeah.
I talk about my kayak a lot. I told you, yeah. I was just. This is when I first took it out. I haven't taken it out since then because I'm afraid of lake bacteria that there's been talk about. But yeah, I was out on my kayak and I see this bee like in the water and it was like struggling mad hard. And in my head, I was in such like a peaceful. I was already out there for like an hour. It's right around sunset. And I'm just vibing my life away. I see the bee and I'm like. So, I scooped the bee up on my my oar or my paddle, and I just kind of let it dry off, and I could see it like get up and like dry its wings off, and then I like lifted my paddle up in the air, and it just flew away, like super nice, and I felt so good about it, dude. I was like, this is why life is beautiful. Everybody's so fucking scared of bees. Granted, a lot of people are deathly allergic to them,
That's
like my
facts.
girlfriend and one of my best friends. But still, like, I fucking walk around my grass. I have tons of bees that just chill in my grass.
Yeah.
I just walk through them.
I'm not-
They don't do anything.
My girlfriend's like deathly terrified of bees, and like when she, like there was one time we were chilling in a car and we had the windows down, and she just looked at me and started screaming like
Did you
if
have
she was
a
dying.
bee on the window?
And there was a bee literally just going like this into my face, and I was like, "What?" And I look, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
And I'm just like, "Stay calm, don't do anything." And I opened the door, and it just
flew out.
flew out. And I
I
was
was
Yeah.
driving 60 on 995. He's just
He's
opens
like,
the door.
you got legs first.
"Oh, that's what I was gonna say too. What if you just like when you lifted your oar and you're like, be free, bee."
It just goes. It slaps my forehead.
No, it just like
I
instead
just
of it
I just kill it on the spot.
he just
I'd be
goes,
like, fuck you then.
he just goes the craziest death experience. He goes bang right onto the water.
I was like,
Fucking a Dark Souls boss.
Fucking just
That's the kind of fan art we need. Dark Souls B fighting Kyle as the boss, and he's just
No, but-
slamming it on the,
But
with the
what,
oar.
what I was gonna say was like, what if the bee didn't fly away and the wind just picked it up and he just went gliding and then he landed back in the lake?
no, he flew away. 100%, because they did that bee fly, you know what I'm talking
Yep.
about?
Oh yeah, that,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Bees are like very graceful creatures.
I
Like,
fuck with bees. I'd have a pet bee, 100%.
I have a beehive. Like if I was filthy damn rich and I had my own house, I'm definitely buying beehives.
That
Yeah.
should be lit.
And then just setting them free. I'd just be like, do whatever you want. I don't care.
In your house.
Inside my house.
Like
I'm
walking
having-
in his house.
I'm
just-
having
he's
having
like,
cereal just
"Hello?"
all over me. Just oh my god, no.
That's terrible.
Honey
I'm
bunches
talking,
of
I'm
oats.
talking like I would buy land. I would buy land and let them free there.
Like captivate them.
Mhm.
Not captivate
Cultivate
them.
them.
Cultivate them.
I wouldn't even like. I wouldn't extract the honey unless it was like. I wouldn't extract the honey unless it was like fully necessary. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you know they need the honey, like, don't they?
You know they need that honey.
You know they need a hug. What was I
Why-
gonna say?
Why that's so funny?
I don't know. the way
You know
said
what?
it.
For some reason, just
you know they need that honey.
just came into my head. The jellyfish and SpongeBob are bees, but SpongeBob version
But they don't die when they fucking.
sting you. They
what I
electrocute
was
you.
gonna
They
say.
electrocute you. They don't-
That bee is like they do nothing. They're nice. They're like they look pretty.
They're chilling. They only sting you when you fuck with them, or
Yeah,
if they
when-
feel like you're fucking with them.
Yeah, when you
Which-
when you feel threatened, that and most of the times they don't feel threatened. Like
Yeah.
if a bee was like crawling on you, you could just put your hand like in front of it, it'll crawl on it, and you could just like put your hand out the window, and then it'll
Yeah.
shoot out because you're
Yeah.
driving 150
Yeah.
miles per hour on the interstate. No,
dude.
but yeah. And if a bee stings you, it dies.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
tough.
crazy
That
part.
gets me sad too. It sting me. I'm like,
I'm like,
what'd you
"Oh."
just do to yourself?
He's
You
like,
dumb bitch. Yeah,
You
he's
know
like,
what? You know, a
I'm gonna get
moment
this boy.
kind of made me think like, wow, bees are interesting creatures. I was at a one of my friends' houses. I was young, and there was this one of his dad's friends.
yo.
His name was Stuart. We called him Stewie, and we would play with him. You know, we were like young, like 11, and we would and we were all chilling in the pool. I think we were out on a boat or something, and we came back and we're in a pool, and the bee was in a pool, and he picked it up like on his pinky, and he was kind of like playing with it, and he was like talking to it and like, you know, like bringing it back to life, like what I did with my oar. That's what
From
I
the
was.
bee's perspective, just
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The bee's
the
like-
bee's just like, okay.
And he picked it up on his pinky, and the bee was like, it still had a stinger, and it was like kind of drying itself off. And he was like playing with its like stinger, like he would like put his finger up to it, and the bee would like point its stinger at his finger, and he's like, "Don't sting me, don't sting me." Anyway, yeah, and he's kind of lifted him up and let it fly away. And I was watching the whole thing. It's like this 11-year-old like, what the hell? Like I would have never thought to do that when I was a kid, because
Boy,
when
just
I was a
tamed
kid,
a bee.
I was scared of bees because I had no reason to not be scared of bees. You know, I'm like
Yeah.
flying needles, and
Flying needles are goddamn mosquitoes.
oh, true,
Facts.
Fuck those guys.
Those are like
flying
meth
needles.
needles.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Anyway,
yeah, dude, like, I do not fuck with roaches though. Never. I will never fuck with
yo,
roaches.
you know what's I saw this video. This guy, he was like walking in the room. Jesus Christ, God
Sorry.
bless you. This guy and this girl were in a room. The girl was like, "Kill it, it's a cockroach," and this guy was about to slap the fuck out of this cockroach. He's about to murk his life, right?
The
As soon
cockroach
as he got an inch away from it, it started flying away.
Oh my god, I hate when them hoes fly. See when they're about to too.
They just-
They'll run to like the edge of a table and they'll like do something and like that bitch about to fly and then it just goes. They don't even fly. They glide. They
Really?
glide really slow. Yeah, they just go. Literally, I watched
know-
it happen.
All right,
know
when
what's
I'm
a whole-
watching cockroaches go,
Yeah, right.
And
When
I'm
they're
like,
flying like bees.
That's when you whip out a flamethrower, the axe, and then you just.
Yeah, that's smart. Start doing that.
You know what?
Just around my house.
You know what's crazy?
Your-
Have you
your
guys ever been
automatic
stung by a
sprayer?
wasp?
Yes.
no.
I got stung.
I got
on my,
fucked
I
up
got
by
stung by a
wasps.
wasp. You know how there's like a divot in the back of your head where your spine is?
Oh,
I got stung by a wasp
right,
right,
in your
there.
sternum.
Really?
Yeah, I got stung by a wasp there.
Damn.
I was in New York playing kickball.
In
It's
New
the first
York.
time. Yeah, I went to New York. I drove up
nice.
to New York. I was with my cousins. We were playing kickball outside
That's
his
what we
uncle's house, and I guess we kicked it near the hive, and I wasn't
Mhm.
paying attention, and I was like, I had my back, like to the trees and to the back of the house, and
Mhm.
fucking something came, and it felt like I got stabbed, and it was like the worst feeling in the world because I ducked down when it happened, and I was like, what the hell? And then it got all swollen and pussy and shit, and
Ew.
my cousin, his grandma, excuse me, she went cut up lime and just started rubbing it on me, and it numbed the pain and everything, and it went away, but it was just like painful. Like I
Yeah.
had a headache that
The
day.
thing about wasps is they don't kill themselves when they sting you. They can
and
sting
they
you
don't give
however
a
many
sing-
times they,
they
want.
don't give a single
Yellow
fuck.
jackets,
They can just be assholes.
tarantula
for no
hawks.
reason.
Have y'all seen a tarantula hawk?
Oh, I watched Coyote
Peterson. Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy? Ant bites.
The bullet ant.
Ant
No,
stings.
I'm talking about like fire ants.
Ant stings.
Fuck fire ants. Those are the
They
worst
fuck you
pieces
up.
of
They'll
shit
fuck you up
ever.
because you don't even feel them until
you
your
rather
legs on
get-
You
fire.
don't feel them until they're literally like up to your knee, and there's just like a million of them.
And
Yeah.
then you're
That's
trying
when
to
you're
stop
fucked.
them, and they're just multiplying.
Yeah, right.
That's when you're just doing this. You're like swiping away at your leg, and they're on your arm now. And there's like a million
Oh.
on your arm.
That like fucked with me.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you guys this story. I was my mom was at a dentist's office, and this is when I was a kid and I had Nerf guns, and I was shooting Nerf guns with my brother,
yeah.
and I shot one at the floor, and when I go
At
to
an-
pick it
at
up,
an
I
ant
wasn't
pile?
looking at it. It was covered in fire ants.
Damn.
Fired ants.
Damn.
Fire
Honestly,
ants.
if a bunch of ants got fired, they'd be even more pissed.
Yeah.
No, like it was a bunch of fire ants, and like I looked at it. I looked at it as soon as I had my hands on it, and I just remember just a bunch of ants just crawling up my arm.
Remember those
Just-
dumbass kids in, like elementary school that would just go up
Fucking
to
me up.
ant piles and just place their hand onto the mound and let them like run up their arms?
My mom.
I had a
said
kid.
she
I
used
had
to do
a
that.
kid like that. Yeah, just to place their hand in a fire ant pile and just let them cultivate their hand.
I used to drown ant like things. If I were to
Drown.
see one, I'm like, fuck you. You ain't doing
I'm
shit to
drowning
me.
you.
You going to hell, boy. I'll see you
Yeah.
down there and I'll just drown them.
It's crazy though. Ants can lift how much times their body weight?
10.
10 times.
Also, they're
That's
immune
crazy.
to they're immune to fall damage.
That's facts.
Oh yeah, it is.
You
The
could
air
drop an
pressure-
ant.
Yeah.
The air pressure is
The air
not high enough
resistance.
for them to hit the ground.
Not air pressure. Is it air pressure? Is
They're
that
just extremely light, and then
it's like the friction, the air resistance.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just get blown around.
You know what's mad annoying? Sugar ants.
Yeah. They're not painful though.
They're just kind of.
They're not painful.
They're just there.
They're just annoying. You leave a box of cereal open, there's just a million of them in there, and you're
Yeah.
just like,
And your cereal's fucked.
Yeah.
I had to throw away a fresh box of cereal the other day, like 2 days ago,
Maybe
because
get rid of ants. Eradicate ants from the world.
speaking of ants,
What do ants do for us?
Probably a lot.
They
probably-
fertilize.
Yeah, I was about to say fertilize.
they fertilize a lot, and also there's literally more ants on this planet that there is humans and every other species.
Oh
combined.
yeah, 100%.
That's
Except like
wild.
bacteria and all that shit, because there's
Oh, yeah.
an infinite amount of that.
That's facts.
You know what's crazy? How we have like I wouldn't even know how to say it, like bacteria like on our face eating away at dead skin. Like
Yeah.
not parasites or bacteria. I forget what they're called. And we just have shit living in our hair and everywhere that
In our
eats away,
stomach,
like dead skin and shit. It's crazy.
in your stomach, it like changes the pH of your stomach acid or something like that.
Yeah,
That's what makes you be able to dissolve stuff.
that's crazy. We just have like a little puddle of like acid that just destroys and like dissolves food.
That's why baby barfs hurt so damn bad.
If it leaked, we would be fucked. I love throwing up.
Yeah.
I love throwing up, but I don't
the
mind
feeling,
it.
the satisfaction of that coming out
Yeah.
of you.
Like if I need to throw up, I'm like, just fucking get it out of me.
I don't remember the last time I threw up. I hate when you throw up and then you feel it like up here in
Yeah.
your
Oh,
nose
yeah,
and your
yeah.
sinuses.
Shit starts dripping out your nose.
Oh fuck, man!
Shit
That's
made my nose
disgusting.
burn.
Yeah,
Just thinking about that.
Dude, that shit sucks, bro.
Hello? Oh, that's at Vento's Prime.
What was I gonna say? Like, I don't know. The worst vomit experience I probably had was when I had the flu, and that shit was just coming out of me. It just didn't stop.
projectile.
It was
Yeah.
just
Just spewing chunks.
and it's just like the one that hurts.
Oh yeah.
The
The one that
the
just
fucking-
takes your fucking stomach and
I had that senior year, which was last year.
fucking insane, man. I hate
It
throwing
fucking
up.
This
hit
year.
me. Yeah.
Have you made yourself
it
throw
was
up before?
No.
made
I don't
myself.
know
I
if
can't.
I don't know if I can.
Yeah, no, I've tried.
Take 2 fingers and just stick
That's
them in
what
the
I,
back
that's
of your throat.
that's what I do.
You
Doesn't
really
work.
just have to put yourself in the mindset. I feel like I
Yeah.
feel like if I really wanted to
I'll
throw
g-
up,
I like gag, but I don't want to actually throw up. It does. It just doesn't work.
I mean, if you make yourself gag enough, you'll get exhausted and you'll eventually throw up.
Yeah, I guess. I threw up at the gym one time.
I remember that. That
You
was
felt better, right?
Oh, I felt fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
I did the what's his name?
The three.
It's not funny anymore. I'm not gonna say it. You know that the heel click? Yeah, I heel clicked out of the bathroom back to the gym. Back to the gym.
Hell yeah.
You want to tell that story?
We just did.
Ah,
No, we were at the gym one time, and
this is our like first day back
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
in a long ass time, and I went way harder than I should have.
Well, granted, we were peer pressuring you into doing it.
Yeah, cause you guys had been going for like what, like 2
Couple
weeks?
weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just
So they'd been going for a while, and this was my first day back, and I was just like, just stupid. I was being dumb. I was just being blind. I was doing all these fucking cardio machines and shit.
and you were dehydrated as
I
a
was
motherfucker.
dehydrated, and I just felt stupid dizzy for like long ass time, and I kept like looking at them. I'm like, damn, I do not fucking feel good.
Like,
and
you
I
could-
went to the bathroom,
you
and
could
I was
tell-
like, oh, this sucks. Like I feel like trash. And then I
it was
went
the
back
handicap
out.
stall.
Yeah, I went back out, and I was like,
You could tell.
I think I'm good. I drank water. That's what I did. I
You
went and
could-
drank water.
But you could tell by how fucked up he was because he was like white faced and like droopy and all this shit.
Yeah, I felt like super like exhausted. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm like sluggish. This sucks. I went to the bathroom. I was like, okay, I think I feel a little something sizzling, something cooking in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was like, just throw up.
Yeah, he
probably feel
told me.
better.
I was like,
I was like, throwing
when
up
you
isn't-
told me that, my mind kind of switched from, oh yeah, you can throw up, and I was
Yeah.
like, all right. So like I was like, I was walking back to the bathroom when I opened the fucking stall door. I'm like, oh, the fucking bus is here. The bus stop fucking, and that shit just spewed out like a fucking fire hydrant. And I was like, where the?
Shot a 3-point.
And I had to like kind of guide it into the toilet before I got to the toilet. And I nailed it. I swished that shit.
Like
I didn't miss a single bit.
you were in the handicap stall, and the handicap stall is there's a good distance from the door.
Think
to
about
the
it this
toilet.
way: they
And-
came in after me, and the sound of the door closing and my puking was at the same time. Now, if you do the math, the stall door isn't on top of the toilet, so it was
Yeah,
quite the long shot.
He had to cover some distance.
It was a long shot.
He literally threw up and just like jumped right before.
It's
Yeah.
like perfect arc.
Yeah, dude, I
Standing
fucking did it though, and I
into the
felt
bathroom.
amazing. That was the first time I've thrown up in a while.
Yeah,
Throwing up is
it's great.
I hate it, but when it has to be done, it has to be done, and it feels great afterwards.
I hate when you're sick and you throw
Oh,
up.
that sick throw up's terrible.
Oh yeah.
That just takes
Just
every-
Because it takes so long to actually come out.
yeah, not only
You're just
that,
left there feeling like complete ass, and your stomach's flipping, and you get that feeling in your throat, and like
and
that
you're hot and you're you're hot, but like the air around
Yeah,
you is
yeah.
cold and you're sweating.
cold sweat.
And then as soon as you get to that toilet, you just throw.
I don't know how I feel about throwing up.
It's
About,
everything-
dry
about
heaving.
talking about throw ups on the podcast.
You just release everything, and then it gets.
But
You get
do-
cold. For me, I
Yeah.
get cold, and then you get just exhausted, and you're just like, I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
wanna do
yeah.
anything.
You're just like sleeping on the
and
fucking
you're just
toilet
like you
seat.
can't do anything, and then you have like,
dude.
it felt like a hole was in you, like a big ass hole.
Yeah. But
And then
that
those
one time-
super deep, heavy gags,
Yeah.
those air heaves. Oh, they're the fucking worst.
Yeah. When I had the flu, I actually loved throwing up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cause like
That's weird.
my it felt like somebody was like shanking me in the stomach. And then like
Why do you like that?
I actually have a story.
before I throw up, it feels like somebody's like shanking me in the stomach all around. And as soon as I throw up, that pain is gone. It's just like the little bit of throw up pain.
What do you? Have you guys ever had food poisoning?
No.
There's
I
a
never
reason.
have.
There's a reason why I hate KFC. I fucking did. KFC is probably the worst worst fast food restaurant. I would go
Yeah,
anywhere else.
I would agree. to be
I had
honest.
literally, you know, the
said
little
KFC.
tubs of coleslaw. There was nothing else left. I came home walking from a hot ass day, and you know how I like to wear jackets because I'm insane.
Mhm.
It was like 80, 90 degrees. I was walking home, sweating. I saw that and I ate it. I ate the whole thing. That
I can't
night,
eat coleslaw.
it literally
period.
it felt like somebody had like a metal wire in from my throat to my stomach, and then had a fucking big ass chef knife, and they were just going in and out of me. Like the metal
Oh.
wire was going up and down, and the fucking knife was going straight through me,
Oh, that's terrible.
and I was literally screaming in agonizing pain.
That sounds
And
rough.
like I remember I was sleeping in bed. I was sleeping in bed, and I threw up, and it hurt because it felt like
On
all
your
the
bed?
like all the acid from my stomach went through my nose and in my
And
mouth.
you can't
yeah.
eat anything because you just feel like
I didn't even want to drink
Absolute
water.
whack
I
trash?
didn't even want to drink water. My mom came in my room. She's like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "No, I can't." And then after a while, everything calmed down. She went to her room, and the pain kept on coming. So I got up, opened the door, and I started to scream.
oh my god.
I literally was screaming. I was like, "I need help. I can't do this." And my mom's like, "What's happening?" She opens that door and it's just all over the floor. I threw up. I threw up 4 times in that living room. I went to that living room right there, passed out on the couch, and threw up 3 times.
Fuck me.
Food poisoning is no joke. I was
Yeah.
fucked up. I literally was. I couldn't sleep that night. And my dad's like, "I'm gonna take you to the hospital." I'm like,
Please,
please.
no.
And I was like, "No, it's nothing.
Just
it's nothing."
pressure, like
And then I remember I passed out and I woke up and there was no sheets on my bed. I was sleeping on the fucking little mattress.
oh, that's the worst.
Literally on the mattress
Waking
with
up
nothing.
dummy uncomfortable.
On the
Yo,
mattress with nothing.
That's
I
like
walked
the
out.
opposite of like when you're younger and you like go to sleep in an uncomfortable position and then you wake up in your bed,
Mhm.
Yeah.
bro.
And then I remember I woke
That's
up.
what you guys got to give to your kids. That
Yeah,
experience.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But when I walked into the living room, you know how there's like stains, like it was just wet stains
Mm-hmm.
on the couch and on the floor of where I threw up that my
Yeah.
mom cleaned up. And
They're
it was
still there?
No.
Oh.
Hell no.
About to
I
say
remember
Still
ancient,
wet,
but on that
ancient-
couch right
That's why they don't use
But
that
on that
couch.
couch right there,
Facts.
on that couch right there, I threw up.
That exact one?
That exact one right there. Yeah, like on the corner. Dude, I was going.
Damn.
That shit was disgusting, man. I threw up so much, and I never want to eat coleslaw. Like,
Coleslaw.
How come when you throw up, it's the same exact taste every single time?
Stomach acid.
it's it's your stomach acid dissolving everything.
It gets rid of all the taste first.
Oh.
All
Depends on
all
how-
that chemicals and all that taste shit is just waste. And sometimes the chemicals don't even go through you; it just stays in you. That's why, if you eat a fuck ton of McDonald's, you get all that shit.
Yeah.
Cholera.
What?
What?
What's that?
It's a disease that you get from chewing.
Chewing too much. Gingivitis.
That's facts.
Anyway, I think this is a good way to leave the episode.
Yeah, on puking.
Puking,
Yeah.
hurricanes, and jokes about my dad flying away.
Invisible alligators.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
Anyway, guys, thank you for listening.
Yeah,
tuning
dude,
in.
that was kind of crazy. That was a weird episode.
Let us know your
Felt good though.
let us know
feel
your
like I was
your
quiet.
natural disaster experiences and like what
Yes,
you've
if you ever
experienced.
been through some crazy ass storms,
Like
tsunamis, earthquakes,
Tornadoes.
tornadoes, any of
Earthquakes
those.
are pretty intense.
That
but,
one that just
yeah,
hit California.
Forest fires.
forest
Yes,
fires,
forest fires.
anything,
House fires,
cyclones, all that crazy fun stuff.
same thing. But anyway, yeah. Also, any alligator encounters?
Yeah.
I want to hear about them because I've never experienced it.
and have
He
you
always
guys?
thought they were logs.
Yeah,
He's probably walked by 1,000,000 alligators in his life.
Probably
never
have.
noticed.
But he
He's
thought
probably
they
I
were
like
probably
all
sat
logs.
on one.
he probably got deathly close to one and never noticed. But
It's just
anyway,
like-
also let us know.
don't
Have
be-
you guys got food poisoning?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
And
If so, tell it in detail. I want to know the texture of your puke and everything.
Yeah.
Jesus
Like
Christ.
lumpy and creamy.
All right, all right.
All right. Anyway, see you guys. Thank you for tuning
Yes.
in.
Episode 4
Coming out
soon.
Coming out soon.
Next week.
If we don't die because of this
We're not
hurricane.
leaving yet. Calm down, calm down. We're doing our. Stop hitting him. Stop
All right.
hitting him.
If we don't die by this hurricane, and if we're
Yes,
straight,
wish us luck. We're going in this shit full Floridian mode.
yeah.
We're gonna be swimming upwards in the rain.
I'm sorry, Pat, that I hit you.
It's all right.
It's okay. All right, you know what? That'll be it for today. It
I'm
was
Jeffrey.
really fun.
I'm Pat.
I'm Kyle.
This is the Miles
And
Over
we're the
Podcast.
Backyardigans.
Later.
Peace.
See ya.
Lit.